If you want to understand life, you must first walk alone. People talk about strength as if it comes from applause, attention, or the comfort of others. But strength, true strength, is born in silence. When you are alone, no one tells you what to think, how to feel, or who to be. The world becomes a mirror, and in that mirror, you see your weakness, and your potential. Nietzsche, learned this not from books, but from pain. When the crowd turns away, when love leaves, when your name means nothing, that is when the soul begins to speak. The weak seek company. They fill their days with noise, with distractions, with endless scrolling and talking, anything to avoid facing themselves. But the strong, they walk into the storm. They choose solitude not because they hate others, but because they must meet their own truth. Remember this, the man who cannot stand to be alone has not yet met himself. Do not fear the silence. In silence, your thoughts become sharp, your will becomes focused, and your heart becomes calm. The world tells you to seek comfort, but I tell you, seek challenge. Comfort will make you weak. Solitude will make you unbreakable. One day, you will thank the moments when no one understood you. Because that was the moment you began to understand yourself. The crowd always walks the same path, safe, familiar, approved. They call it wisdom, but it is fear. You were not born to follow. You were born to create, to question, to rise above the noise of the masses. But this requires strength. And strength is built in solitude. When no one believes in you, believe anyway. When no one stands beside you, walk forward anyway. When life strips you of everything you thought you needed, rebuild, stronger than before. The highest mountains are climbed alone. No one carries you to the top. No one can give you the view that belongs only to those who dare to climb. You must face the nights when hope fades. You must face the voices that tell you you are not enough. And when you stand there, in the cold, hearing nothing but your own breath, that is when your power is born. I say this to you not as a poet, but as a man who fell many times. Pain is the forge of the soul. The fire that destroys your illusions, and reveals your strength. So do not run from loneliness. Do not escape into comfort. Walk through it. Learn from it. And one day, it will no longer scare you. You will look back and realize, solitude did not break you, it shaped you. Do not fear solitude. It is not a curse, it is a mirror. In silence, you meet the real voice inside you. And most people run from it their entire lives. They drown it with noise, with opinions, with screens, with the comfort of belonging. But the one who dares to be alone learns something no crowd can teach, how to stand without applause, how to believe without validation. The strong man is not the one who never falls, but the one who rises without witnesses. Do you know why you feel lost when no one is watching you? Because your value was built on their eyes. You looked for reflection in their approval. And now that mirror is gone. Good. Now you can finally see yourself. You were not born to be liked. You were born to create yourself. And that process is not beautiful, it is painful, raw, and lonely. But understand this, those who endure the fire of solitude emerge as creators of meaning, while the rest remain collectors of opinions. The world will call you arrogant, detached, or strange. Let them. They speak from fear. They cannot imagine a man who builds his worth from within. When you walk alone, your steps echo louder. You begin to hear the whispers of your own thoughts. And they will challenge you. They will question everything, your purpose, your strength, even your sanity. This is good. A man who never questions himself will forever live borrowed lives. You ask me how to become stronger. Stop waiting for others to understand you. They cannot, because they have never met the depths you have touched. Do not seek comfort, seek clarity. Comfort weakens you. Clarity sharpens you. The world needs no more soft hearts hiding behind excuses. It needs spirits forged in solitude, who can walk through fire and still say, I know who I am. And when that day comes, when you no longer beg to be seen, you will discover something extraordinary. You never needed anyone to crown you. You were the throne all along. So go, and be alone. Not as a punishment, but as your highest freedom. Let the world talk. Let them misunderstand. You, my friend, are walking the rarest path. The path toward yourself. This was deep mind power, where your silence becomes strength.